Hi there, my beautiful thrivers. Welcome back to another video with Thriving in Chaos. If you're new here, welcome. You've just clicked on one of my WTF Wednesday videos, which stands for Weekly Tracking of Finances, in which we go over the past week of online expenses and replace that money back in the bank that we spent essentially paying ourselves back. If you've ever been curious on how the cash envelope system works with online spending or using your debit card, then this would be the video for you. My channel is primarily based on my budgeting journey using the cash envelope system, building hefty savings and financial security for myself and my family. So if this is something that might interest you, or if you're just looking for some inspiration or motivation for your own budgeting journeys, or just simply some entertainment, I'm glad you're here. Consider hitting that subscribe button and joining my thriving community. I'd love to have you as part of the family, and I'd love to be your inspiration each week to keep going. If you're already one of my current subscribers, hi, how you doing? I hope you guys have been having a good week. I am so sorry that I did not post anything on Monday. It was supposed to be our DIY custom envelope, and unfortunately I got a hangnail. And I had to get it out. I don't know. Don't even look at it, please. It's so embarrassing, but it hurts so much. It's still actually kind of sore. So just do your best and not look at my nails. I would appreciate it. I have been giving my nails a rest from the acrylic nails that I've been using and letting them kind of like strengthen up over time before I start using them again. So I apologize in advance for the state of my nails, but it is what it is. You know, this is real life. Anyway, let's go ahead and get started. So we're going to go ahead and get started on the past week of expenses, and let me just go ahead and tell you, it is a lot. It's a lot. We went, how do I begin? We went shopping. We were just going to get a tree, and then I found some more holiday stuff to decorate with, so I got those. Then I ended up getting more things, and it just, before I knew it, we spent a lot of money. And this is going to have to come out of Christmas. I did do some pre-work on this so that it wouldn't be too confusing when we start doing this. I hope that that helps, because the past two, I feel, has been very confusing, at least for me. So I'm hoping that that is prevented by me doing some pre-work on this. And yeah, so let's go ahead and get my tracker, which looks like this, baby. Gosh, can you believe we are already at the end of November? Like, where is this time going? I feel like every time I turn around, it's getting closer and closer to 2022, and that's crazy. Okay, so we're going to be working with the week of the 17th through the 23rd. If this is the first time watching one of my WTF Wednesday videos, what I do is every Wednesday I go over the past week of online expenses, and then we write them down. If I manage to not spend any money that day, then I give myself a little star to congratulate myself. At the beginning of each month, as I'm preparing these, I make a goal for myself to reach on how many days I can not spend using my online bank account. If I can reach that, then good job, and I pat myself on the back and I feel accomplished. If I don't, it's fine, but I'll tell you, I've not ever gotten to a point where I haven't reached it. So I'd like to continue making goals for myself. It at least helps in not spending too much money. You know what I mean? So one thing I do want to disclose is that I go by the date it comes out of my bank account. So say we go and make a purchase on a Friday, but it doesn't come out of my bank account until Saturday. I put it on that Saturday because it's easier to track using the dates in my bank account when I'm going over my expenses than it is to try and recall what days we went where. So let me just put that out there, because I know that I did meet one of you this past weekend at the store that we went to buy some Christmas stuff. And yeah, so she's might be like, wait, that wasn't the day she came. So don't be confused. It is just going by the date that it actually came out of my checking account. With that being said, I think I explained this enough. I don't know. If you have any questions, please let me know in the comments below. But let's go ahead and get this going. So I'm going to be as fully disclosed as possible, and this is going to be one that I'm quite embarrassed with myself. I wouldn't say embarrassed, but just like, we spent way too much money. Plus, with all the shopping, we were out, so we ate out more than we usually do, or that we allot for even. So yeah, there's going to be quite a bit of purchases I did not plan for and I don't have the cash for. So we're going to have to figure out how to work that out. So starting with the 17th and the 18th, we actually had no spend days these days. So I'm going to give myself a couple stars for that, which is good. I mean, we still managed to have some no spend days, but you know, I can't congratulate myself too much because I know what's coming. Let's start with the 19th. I'm going to start with an Amazon purchase. I did not make this one. This was actually my husband's, so it is actually my Christmas gift. So $41.72, at least one of my Christmas gifts. And then also on this day, we went to Hobby Lobby. And we were just going to get a little bit of Christmas decor. I heard that they had trees, so I wanted to look there. We didn't like the trees they had, so we didn't get those, but we did get a few other things. For Christmas, I also did get some Mod Podge sealant spray because some of you mentioned in some of my DIY videos to try and find a sealant spray. So I did get that, and I am testing it on a test envelope now just to see how it does, so we'll see. And then also we went to Home Depot, and this is where we did find our Christmas tree. And we spent more money than I wanted to, but it's a beautiful tree. So I'm not complaining too much, but that was $549.94. And I don't know if I mentioned Hobby Lobby, $194.42. So we did do some Christmas shopping. We did go to another place, but again, that did not come out of my bank account until the 22nd. So I'm going with that. We have 2 days here where we also have no spend days, where nothing came out of my bank account. So I'm giving myself some stars to congratulate myself. And then we make up for it because a lot of purchases came out on Monday and Tuesday. And I mean a lot. So I'm going to have to write really small. Okay, let's start with the 22nd. I went to a store called Chic and Shabby. Now, I have never heard of this store before in my life, but when I walked in there, I was like, oh, I love this place. So anyway, I bought some Christmas stuff, and that was for $272.85. We actually went that Friday, and it didn't come out till this Monday, but it is what it is. Then we went to get some food because we were out pretty late on this particular day. So we did get some food. We went to Subway. And I hate my handwriting this way, so I'm so sorry. And that was for $74.70. And I think that's it. So everything else came out on the 23rd. So hear me out, because I already know that this is a lot of stuff. I am going to try and combine them. So if I know that they're like, for instance, Christmas gifts for my child, like one of my children, but it was split up in several different payments because it was Amazon and that's how they like to do it, I'm going to combine those into one just so that it can take up less space. So for Amazon, this was for one of my children. It was $87.55 in total. And then there was another Amazon purchase, and that was for Christmas decor. I had to get some lights and that was for $63.49. We also did eat out again on this day. I'm just gonna do dining, and it was for $135.22. I also have a holiday purchase, which I know we don't have any money in holiday, but I probably will just put an IOU there. And it was for $85.95. I had to get some more things for our Thanksgiving meal, namely honey baked ham. And then I did have a gaming purchase, and that was 99 cents. And then my husband had to get gas. He already went through, believe it or not, he already went through $250 from this day all the way to this day. So in these days, $250 worth of gas. So we made the executive decision that he is going to start taking my car now, just to preserve gas. And I didn't have any gas yet, so he had to fill it up, and it was for $31.36. I have no idea where this is going to come from either. Oh, wait, no, he did fill up gas here. I don't know how I missed this. He did do his truck, and I think this was when we decided, all right, enough is enough. You need to do my car now. There's another purchase on this day. However, I am running out of room, so I'm just going to slide it over here. And this was for UPS shipping for my hubby. He had to ship out some baskets, and he got a good discount too, which was nice. So $7.26 will have to come from his festivals. Okay, I'm sorry I'm bouncing around completely, but we did eat out this day too. I told you we ate out way too much, but we went to Taco Bell, and it was $81.65. All right, so that is it, and that is a lot of money. If you can just mentally add all of this up right now, then you know where I'm at mentally. But we've got these all put together, and I'm going to now plug all of these into my tracker. This is something that I use to categorize them better and help me make sure that I'm accounting for every purchase that we have made from our account. So I do this every week, and it lets me see how much we've spent for the week, how much was needs versus wants. It helps me in categorizing where that money is going to come from, how much we had to take from online buffers that we had, etc. So that's basically why I do this. So I'll just speed this up as I plug all of these into my tracker. All right, so I filled all these out. I literally had just enough space for this. Didn't plan that, but I can let you guys believe that I did. All right, so I already know that a lot of this is going to have to come out of account buffer. So I have an account buffer on my bank account that is specifically in my account to buff it so that I can make purchases and then repay it back. But sometimes purchases happen that actually has to take from that account buffer. With that being said, I already know that a lot of these are going to have to come out of that. It's not something that I want to do, but sometimes I don't really have a choice. And if anything, this will help me keep myself accountable in the future, if you will, to not do this very often. Otherwise, I'm going to use up all of my account buffer, and that kind of goes against the idea of budgeting your money. So I'm going to give ourselves a little bit of leeway here and say that we just went a little crazy. We were out shopping, doing a lot of stuff throughout this past week, and so we did eat out a lot more than we needed to. And gas being skyrocketed the way that it is, my husband spent a lot more in gas than we needed to, or wanted to, should I say. And in addition to that, I ended up buying some more stuff for our holiday food, for our Thanksgiving meal. And did I need to do that? No. I wanted to do it, yes. But I did put it as a need because Actually, you know what? I'm not going to put it as a need. I'm not going to fool myself. It's going to be a want. I didn't need to go and get a honey baked ham, but I wanted to. So I think a lot of these purchases here are going to end up having to come out of my account buffer. And then I'm just going to have to start slowly replacing that back. Lessons were learned. So I'm going to go ahead and handle these, and we'll handle the account buffer just for now. We're going to do this one, account buffer, and Subway, and our gas, and our dining, and our holiday food. Okay, so let me add these up really quick. Oh, I forgot this one. So that is $479.44 that we are taking from our account buffer. I don't ever disclose what our account buffer is for privacy, but I do disclose my grocery and my Christmas. So from last week, our grocery budget was already at 0, so I had nothing in there. So we're definitely not taking anything from it. And then the Christmas buffer is what we're going to look at next. I'm going to go ahead and do some calculations on this. So I'm going to calculate up all the Christmas stuff that we bought. Yep, I knew that would be a big number. So we're going to be taking $1,210 from here. And let's go ahead and remove that cash from the envelope and see how much money we have left from that. So I keep this in my long-term binder. I may change that one day, but for now this is how it is. I have my Christmas envelope here. We did initially put all my Christmas money here, but I did start separating it out by person and purpose. I'm starting to wish I didn't do that now because of the amount of money we spent on Christmas decor. So, but it's okay. I went through this before I even started this video. So I've already kind of arranged it so it doesn't get too confusing. So our first Christmas purchase was for me. My husband spent $41.72. So rounding that up to 42. I'm taking this out of here, and no, this is not fully stuffed anymore. Just go with it. So 41 and 42. So that leaves $5, $6, $7, $8 in here. So the way that I'm having to do this differently is our goals are no longer met because I had to pull cash out of these envelopes to cover the cost of all this decor that we bought. So the balance is no longer $250, but our goal is $250. So we will eventually get to that goal. But I had $50 in here, and I need $200 to have met this goal. I'm just going to write down what, I don't know what it is, but my husband bought that, and it was for $41.72. And now we said that we had, how much did we say? I'm losing my mind. We had 5, 6, 7, 8. So $8 in here. So I think I am going to put, I don't know, can you see this? Yeah. I am going to put $250 here because that is going to be my goal. I just need to put $200 more in there. So 250 minus, we're going to do 42, is 208. I'm going to put straight 42 in here instead of doing change value. So that left $208, which means we have $8 in there and we need $200 more to have met this top goal, is what I want spent on me. So we're taking these out, and that covers for the gift my hubby bought me. Let me fix that. Okay. Moving on, the other one was for my daughter, so $87.55. And I went ahead and made change in here so I wouldn't have to do that later. So $87.55, I'm doing a 50, 70, 80, 85, 87, 88. All right. So now she has 100, 110, 120, 122, 123, 124, 125, and 126. And I did have to remove $100 from hers so that I could help pay for all of that. So our goal is not met here. Let me just double check. 50, 70, 80, 85, 86, 87, 88. All right. So $88 we took from here. And that left $226. I should just stop doing the change, but it's fine. So $226. That means we have $126 in here with $100 more that we need to add to have met this $750 goal. I hope that makes sense. It does to me. It's working for me. So we did account for, you're not going to see this on screen, but it's okay. We accounted for the $41.72 for my gift, and we accounted for the $87.55 for my daughter's gift. Now comes the sad part. Other. So I went ahead and pulled cash from these other envelopes to help cover the cost of everything we spent here. I made a goal of 100, but since all of this, we have 1081 in here. That is the total that we spent for all of the Christmas decor. Let's see. 194, 42, 549, 94, 272, 85, 63, 49. I think that's it. So 1081. That's where I got that number from. So we'll be taking all of this out. I'm going to write decor 1081. And now we have a balance of 0. So just to double check, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 20, 40, 60, 81. 1081 out of the Christmas. So that means the total that we took from Christmas was the $1,210. And that means total we should have 2260 minus 1210. We should have 1050 total. I'm not going to worry about a date. Okay, and just to ensure that that's what we have, I'm going to calculate each of these categories. so bear with me. Okay, I have no idea what happened. I think I didn't do this on another one, but just so that I can stay accurate, I have 581 left in my Christmas. I do plan to continue to stuff this. We do have a big bonus check coming, not this Friday, but the next paycheck, the next 2 weeks paycheck, and we have another child tax. So I do continue to plan stuffing this because I do need, let's see, that goal was met. We did need 200 from this, 130 from that, 101 for this one, and 100 from that one, 224 from this one, and 206. So I will be needing $961 extra dollars for this, which I do have my plan to do. Okay? When you spend way too much money. All right, so we accounted for the 194.42, and I'm writing in purple. We accounted for the 549.94. We accounted for the 272.85 and the 63.49. I'm going to go ahead and say we've accounted for these as well because they came from our account buffer. So that just leaves festivals and gaming. Festivals is in my business account binder. This is new. If you didn't see it in the last video, I got a business binder now. I will be doing some stuff to decorate up the front and make these better organized. But we are going to be doing festivals for, I think we said $7.26. And we don't have any ones. I'm just going to take 2 5s. And I do have some ones in my back to the bank, so I'll make change really quick. So I'll switch out 5 ones, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for one of these 5s. And if you're wondering, my kids bought some things with their money, so I'm only going to take $8 from festivals, so $2 needs to go back in. And now festivals has 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 60, 83, 20, 40, 50, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 91, 92, so 392. Alright, so that's taken care of. So that takes care of the $7.26 for that. And I did just go over $1 because I feel like I've taken enough from my account, if you know what I mean. So 5, 6, 7, 8. And now we're going to go to my gaming, which is in my short-term binder. Oh, gosh, my finger hurts. Alright, short-term binder. And we're going into my gaming. And we're just going to get $1. So that leaves 10, 20, 25, 30, 35, 36, 7, 8, 9, 40, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 49 in my gaming. So now we've accounted for gaming as well. So total in sinking funds, we are taking $5, $6, $7, $8, $9. Sad. All right, so total spent this week. Let me calculate all that up really quick. Whew, $1,697.66. Whoo, Lord. And since it was a pink week on my tracker, we'll just do pink. So real quick, just to make sure we have everything covered from our various account buffers and sinking funds. And that is $1 more. Okay, so it's fine. Okay, so this will go into my back to the bank, and when I go to the bank next time, I will either deposit this cash or repurpose it and subtract it from what we get paid, which is more than likely what I'm going to do. So if you don't understand what I mean, I'm saying 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 46, 7, 8, 9, 50. So this $50 I will subtract from my paycheck that I need to pull out of the bank. I'll subtract that, so essentially depositing the money, but I'll just repurpose the bills here. So I'll have plenty of like things that'll need a 20 or some 5s or some 1s. So I'll just repurpose that cash. It just saves me a trip rather than going to the bank today and then going back to the bank on Friday, or taking this, depositing it on Friday, and then turning around and pulling the money right back out. That makes sense. So back to the bank it goes. And we're done. And I am so glad to be done. I don't know that it's going to get any better until after Christmas is done, but with all of the Christmas shopping and things that we're doing, I just have to own it up. This is the first time I've done this cash envelope system while holiday shopping. So I don't know if any of you other budgeters out there feel this stress. I don't know what to do with it, but I'm like, I saved up all this money and now it's just being spent so quickly, which is, I guess that's what you're supposed to do. That's why you saved up the money for Christmas, so you could buy it for Christmas. But I don't know. I feel like anxiety about this. I'm not sure. So let me know your opinions on all of that. And yeah, so we are done. We did pretty bad. I was about to say pretty good. We did good tracking it, but we did pretty bad this week. And yeah, it is what it is. Am I right? Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope that you at least got some entertainment out of this, or some maybe motivation, or even like just some education on how to do this. You know, or maybe it made you as anxious as it's making me. I don't know. I'm about to go and get myself something to drink, relax, watch a little YouTube, and call it a day. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did and you're still watching and you're not subscribed, go ahead, hit that subscribe button, join my family, and I will see you guys in the next video, which will be our cash stuffing Friday. We're going to be doing my full-time paycheck and my side hustle. So I hope to see you guys there, and as always, until next time, bye.